Automated webinar software: why online business owners need them. Automated webinar software is one of the quickest ways to increase your weekly online sales, regardless of what you're selling. Webinars have become extremely popular over the last 5 years, due to their overall effectiveness. Prospects viewing the webinar are typically more tuned in to what they're seeing and hearing on their computer monitor. Putting on a webinar the old-fashioned way can be a very tedious task with many pitfalls along the way. Setting up the event right will have you celebrating a victory as you count the additional sales. On the flip side, poorly executed webinar presentations are terrible for sales and your brand's reputation, which is why updating to autopilot webinars is a must. Making a mistake while configuring your presentation isn't the only pitfall. Using traditional methods creates other factors that can derail your efforts. The fact that the presentation is aired from a home computer is an issue that quickly comes to mind. Now you've got to schedule a time to be at your computer to make certain everything fires up without a hitch. General internet failures that can happen from time to time won't be avoided simply because you were available to start the presentation on time. Fortunately, that's the old way of doing things. Improvements with automated webinars functionality have come a long way toward eliminating many of the shortcomings apparent in outdated webinar practices. The possibility of your PC crashing during a huge webinar event, and the stress that goes along with it will no longer play a role in determining your success. You'll be able to run your webinars without ever having to actually show up for them at all. Online sellers can easily replicate a live type of event, which is actually pre-recorded, with the new technology available to them today. Your webinar will start and run without any problems, and without you needing to be there for any reason, since the autoplay feature creates a continual playback sequence. The webinar host providers for these new systems run everything on their maintained servers, therefore you are no longer susceptible to the same headaches you experienced running your presentations from home. Your old business models will prevent you from thriving in tomorrow's marketplace. The first thing to do is to consider the amount of time you find yourself wasting on remedial tasks, and the other is to focus on building your brand. The way your brand comes across to the buying public can make all the difference to your bottom line. If you take the right course of action, applying this new technology toward your marketing efforts will definitely help in all of these areas. Good quality automated webinar software will be user-friendly and have all of the features discussed in this article.